Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is June 10th, 2025, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Grabbed your caffeine fix yet?
Hey David, doing all right, thanks. Just waiting for this brew to kickstart my brain.
Ha, same here. I'm running on empty till I get my cup of joe.
Tell me about it. So, what's the latest buzz you've heard?
Oh, I caught something interesting this morning about international politics. Apparently, there's no travel ban on this artist guy. Fahmi Riza in Malaysia, Bukit Aman cleared it up.
Really? That's curious. I wonder why he thought there was a restriction in the first place.
Yeah, probably just a mix-up or some rumor mill nonsense. Gotta say though, travel bans or not, I'd hate for anything to mess with my client trips abroad.
True, international misunderstandings can ripple out. It's a reminder how connected we are globally, even in small ways.
For sure. Speaking of global stuff, did you see the piece on Trump's budget and policy bill? They're slashing millions off Medicaid to balance tax cuts.
I did read that. It's a bold move, but I'm curious about the long-term economic impact of those cuts.
Bold or bonkers? If you ask me, less healthcare access could mean more sick days, and that's a headache for sales quotas.
That's a fair point. And from a tech angle, reduced public health funding might slow down medical tech innovation too.
Oh, don't get me started on tech delays. We're already waiting ages for new CRM updates to close deals faster.
I hear you. It's all interconnected. Economics, tech, public policy. It's like managing a giant project with endless dependencies.
Ha, you project managers and your fancy terms. But yeah, it's a domino effect, isn't it?
Totally. On a lighter note, have you seen anything about culture or entertainment lately?
Oh yeah, I stumbled across something cool. There's this upcoming political race in New York for 2026. Antonio Delgado is challenging Kathy Hochul for governor.
Interesting. A Democratic primary battle could shake things up quite a bit in that state.
No kidding, I'm just picturing all the drama. Better than any reality TV show, right?
Definitely more stakes than a cooking competition. I wonder how the public will react to the policies they push.
Yeah, policies schmolicies. As long as it doesn't mess with my sales territory in the Northeast, I'm good.
Fair enough. But shifts like that often influence local business climates? Something to keep an eye on?
True. Hey, if politics gets too messy, maybe I'll just pitch my clients on moving to New York for the popcorn-worthy showdown.
Now that's a sales strategy. You'd probably make it work with that charm of yours.
You know it. So, what's your take on this Malaysia travel ban thing? Think it'll stir up more noise?
Hard to say. But it could spark debates about freedom of movement. It's a small story, but those often have deeper roots.
Yeah, and deeper headaches for folks like me trying to book international meetings. Fingers crossed it stays a non-issue.
Agreed? I'd rather not deal with extra red tape on project collaborations abroad.
Speaking of red tape, back to that Trump budget thing, do you think tech companies will take a hit with less public funding around?
Possibly. Less government spending could mean fewer contracts for tech solutions in healthcare, which is a big market.
Man, that'd suck. I've got a couple of tech clients who'd freak if their government deals dry up.
It's a risk. But some might pivot to private sector innovation. Could be a silver lining if they adapt fast.
Adapt or die. Right, that's the name of the game in sales too. Just gotta keep rolling with the punches.
Exactly. It's all about agility. Whether you're managing projects or closing deals.
You sound like my sales coach. But yeah, gotta stay nimble, especially with economic curveballs like these.
For sure. Now, circling back to that New York governor race, do you think it'll inspire more people to get into politics?
Maybe, if they've got the stomach for it. Me, I'd rather stick to selling widgets than dealing with campaign drama.
I get that. But it's fascinating how a single race can shift public engagement or even cultural narratives.
True. Like a blockbuster movie with a twist ending? I just hope the twist doesn't mess with my client base up there.
Always back to business with you. But yeah, cultural shifts can influence consumer behavior, which ties into your world.
You bet. Hey, if people get all fired up over politics, maybe they'll buy more to cope. Stress shopping is a thing, right?
Huh, that's one way to spin it. You might be onto something there. Could be a niche market.
Niche market, baby. That's my middle name. I'll pitch emotional support gadgets next quarter. Watch me.
I wouldn't put it past you. You've got a knack for turning anything into a sales pitch.
Gotta keep the hustle alive. So, what's your big project headache this week with all this global noise?
Oh, just the usual, aligning timelines across time zones. But news like this reminds me to build buffers for unexpected policy shifts.
Smart move. I just wing it and hope my charm saves the day when clients get antsy.
Huh, that charm's your secret weapon. I prefer spreadsheets and contingency plans myself.
To each their own. Hey, if your spreadsheets predict a sales boom from that New York drama, give me a heads up, yeah?
Deal? And if your charm lands a big client because of some economic shift, you owe me coffee.
Done and done. I'll even throw in a fancy latte if I close something big off the Trump budget fallout.
I'll hold you to that. It's always a gamble how these economic moves play out in real time.
Ain't that the truth? Just gotta keep our ears to the ground and dodge the curveballs?
Exactly. Speaking of which, I'm curious. How do you think that Malaysia story might affect business travel perceptions?
If it blows up, could make some clients jittery about international trips. I might have to sweet talk them into Zoom calls instead.
That's a practical workaround. Virtual meetings are becoming the norm anyway. Saves time and carbon footprint.
Yeah, and my travel expense budget. Win-win as long as the Wi-Fi doesn't tank mid-pitch.
Huh, tech glitches are the real enemy. We've had a few project reviews derailed by bad connections.
Tell me about it. Maybe I'll pitch a tech upgrade to the boss. Tie it to that budget cut news for extra oomph.
Strategic thinking there. Use the news as leverage. Could work if you frame it right.
Always gotta frame it right. That's Sales 101. Hey, on the New York race, you reckon it'll get as messy as last time?
Hard to predict. But primaries often bring out the claws. It'll be interesting to see if it's more about policy or personality.
Personality wins every time. Trust me, people buy from people, not policy papers. Same in politics as in sales.
There's some truth to that. Still, I'd like to see a debate that actually tackles real issues for once.
Dream on, Alex. I'll just stock up on popcorn and watch the circus unfold.
Huh, fair enough. Maybe I'll join you for the show if my project deadlines ease up.
You're on. All right, I guess we've solved the world's problems over this coffee break.
Or at least dissected them. Back to the grind now. Got a status meeting in 10.
Yeah, I've got calls to make. Catch you at the coffee machine tomorrow?
Wouldn't miss it. Have a productive one, David.
You too, Alex. Let's crush it today.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.